The government continues to engage the public service unions on salary increases. This and more in this week's post-cabinet roundup.
Cabinet met on June 12th. Director General of the Ministry of the Presidency, Joseph Harmon, said the improved wage packages announced by His Excellency President David Granger followed discussions with senior government and union officials. This was preceded by Finance Minister the Honourable Winston Jordan's report on the annual review on public servants' wages, salaries and allowances.
The minimum wage to move from $64,200 to $70,000, an increase of 9.03%. 2, from $64,221 to $99,999, an increase of 9%. And from $100,000 to $999,999, an increase of 8.5%. And from $1 million and above, an increase of 3%. Of all increases, they will be tax-free and retroactive to January 1st, 2019.
Cabinet was also informed of the appointment of UG Vice-Chancellor Professor John Edward Green and presented with NCN's 2017 annual report, which was approved. The rebranded Eastern Airline will lodge a US $250,000 bond with the government and a US $200,000 with the Ghana Revenue Authority before scheduled flights can begin.
We do not want to have Guyanese people stranded again, having bought tickets and stranded either here in Georgetown or in New York, and you're moving from New York to Newark and all of these different places. We wanted to make sure that these things were put in place. And so the question of the bond was one sure way of satisfying that requirement, that if in fact that were to happen, that we be in a position to be able to charter aircraft to be able to get these people to their destinations. That's one of the thinking behind it.
Cabinet also noted several contracts, including several for new police divisional headquarters.
These contracts, therefore, are for the rehabilitation and upgrading of divisional headquarters in regions 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to enable the newly appointed regional commanders and deputy commanders to be physically present in their respective divisions with adequate space and facilities to function efficiently.
DG Harmon further described the proposed selection of opposition leader, the Honourable Bar Jagdeo, as Vice President, as another attempt to elicit lawlessness.
They're testing the waters, I would say. They're testing the patience of the Guyanese people and their tolerance for lawlessness. Because clearly there's a decision of the Caribbean Court of Justice that says this gentleman cannot be president or prime minister. And so putting him as vice president, when the president gone, he acts as president. It's really getting it through the back door. So these statements we have to be very careful about when they are made by them.
FELECIA Valenzuela, InfoHub.